This is Jen Audette, your Scentsy Superstar Director, and I want to talk to you today about your mobile office. So are you prepared every single time you leave your house to join, host, or buy? So are you prepared to ask people to join, host, or buy? So that's super important. You want to make sure that you're always prepared. So I have behind me my little mobile office. So I keep this in my car. So this little bag I got at Hobby Lobby. I always use my 40% off coupon. It's just a sewing bag. It's pretty cool inside. It has a couple of different places that you can store. So there's 2 sections on this side and 1 section on this side. So I'll go through with you what I like to keep in my mobile office so that I'm always prepared. So number 1 most important that I want to talk to people about everywhere I go is joining my team. So I have some join packets that I put together, which of course I don't have right here because I have them in my other notebook, but just whatever you happen to have. I like to put either a showcase brochure or a product sheet. I like to put, or a catalog. I like to put a scent circle just to give them a little gift to let them know how much I appreciate that they've spoken with me about joining my team. I like to put maybe a sample or 2. I always put a little, my story card, the card that tells my Scentsy story, and a host join brochure. So those are the bare minimums that they get in my join packets. I also like to be prepared for people to ask me about hosting. So I personally, like many of you, have the great big fun thick calendar. Let me show you what I have, what I mean. So I have one of these that I carry around. This is my Bible, my life, everything that if I lost this, I'd be in big trouble. I wouldn't know what to do with myself. But what I do in my mobile office is I just grab one of these from the dollar spot. So this is just a simple calendar. It's $1. And what I do is I make sure that this stays up to date in my car. And I like to, party on Thursday nights. My goal is to have a home party every Thursday night is my goal. And so I will carry this with me so that if I do have a host conversation with someone, I can just pull this right out. They don't see the rest of my life. They don't care when my kids have hockey practice or when the next NHS meeting is or when the PTO meeting. They don't want to know any of that. They want to know when I'm available to do a party. Now, if I have dates that I absolutely am not available, I will cross them out in this so that I remember, oh gosh, I better not schedule anything that night. But what I do, and you'll see, is I write, see, you can see that I have it highlighted and stars. And I say, and if you happen to choose a month that is highlighted with a star, you will get an extra gift at your party for hosting on one of my favorite nights. So I always keep that extra. It doesn't have to be this big. It can be smaller in my mobile to-go office. So what do people always want when they see me? A light bulb. So I definitely make sure that I keep all 3 sizes of light bulbs in my mobile to-go office. So those are there. I like to keep samples. So if I run into somebody and they're like, hey, what's new with Scentsy? So whatever the season is, it's cold out right now, so I don't have to worry about melting. So I have some wax samples. I always carry washer whiff samples with me because people love these. I have some Scentsy Fresh samples. Any kind of samples you could possibly have, I like to keep them in my little sample section in my little mobile to-go office. So I also keep a couple of things in case people want to make a purchase. So I have a room spray. I always have a couple of bars of wax. I'll keep some Scentsy Go pods in case people are like, oh my gosh, I need new pods for my Scentsy Go. I also keep a bath bomb. And this always comes in handy for maybe a gift for someone. So if I see somebody and I'm really like, they're a great customer and I just ran into them in a restaurant, you know, it's kind of like just giving a little present. I can run out to my car and have a bath bomb to give away, which is exciting. Or you never know, somebody might say, I need a bath, Jen. Do you have a bath bomb on you? And I will have it. I am prepared. I also always have some scent circles because I see people all the time. They're like, oh, I need one of those things that make my car smell good. So I make sure I carry those. I carry my little pamphlets that I make. You can make a little pamphlet. It has my story, it has my picture. It tells a little bit about Scentsy. These are kind of long right now. I'm learning to back off and not go put quite so much information. I also carry, oh my gosh, these are so cool. So these are stickers and it says, you found my lucky sticker. Host a home or catalog show, collect $200 in orders, and you get something special from me. So anytime I give something away, I'll peel off one of these stickers real quick and stick it right on whatever I happen to be giving them. I have plenty of catalogs in here. I keep some order forms. And I always have the Scent and Warmer of the Month brochure so that I can share that in case I run into a customer. I'll be like, oh, here. And then I'm actually downsizing this as well. This one I made it, I thought it was postcard size, but this is my story. I would highly recommend you always have a story card. So I'm in the process of making a new one, but it has our family picture on one side and my Scentsy story on the other. So I want it to be half that size, which is what I'm working on today. I'm gonna update and make a new one. So I hope that is helpful to you. I also like to carry a pen, like I said, a couple of order forms, anything that I think any of my customers might want if I run into them outside of a Scentsy party. All right, I hope that helped you. Have a great day.